Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Colorado Rockies are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Pitching in our game today, Austin Gomber. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin Newman. And the pitch. That's in there, and we are underway. On the outside corner, no balls, 2 strikes.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's to third. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Joey Votto.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Nick Senzel. In the box now, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-2. Way high. Goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. 3 hits in the loss last night. In there, and it's 0-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. To first. That's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver. On the hill for the Reds, Luke Weaver. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Charlie Blackmon leading things off and takes a strike. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Bounce to the right. India in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boog, it becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Jurickson Profar stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, right field. Myers has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That's in for a strike. On the ground to third. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Man at first, Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Fought off foul. Bryant off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. The Rockies strand one. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. And the batter now is Joey Votto.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. And a foul ball. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Jonathan India at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. No score here in the second. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
And 1-2. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
One, 2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher. Do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Will Myers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Went deep in the ball game last night. The 1-0. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
TJ Friedl digs in now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And now the 0-1. And a good eye there.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
To the right side. Sends it to Tolia. That ends the frame. Reds leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ryan McMahon.
The pitch. And ball 1. The pitch. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Harold Castro stands in. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. That's hard hit in the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. They're waving McMahon home. Oh, the throw is over his head. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Michael Tolia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Castro stands at second with no outs. And that's through there for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Newman pulls it down. One away.
Batting it, the center fielder, Brenton.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
High in the air, out to right. Myers under it. Brings it in. Runner tags up for third. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trejo. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon. There's a strike.
0-1.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Line drive, base hit. Trejo around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 3-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Flied out his first time. In there for strike one. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good job to fight that one off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, gets him easily, ends the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 3 and the Reds 0. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Oh, 2 now. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Doyle gets under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Stuart Fairchild will hit next. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
0-2 now. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1. Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and that is that. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 3 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the third. So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant. Bryant, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The pitch. There's a strike.
All these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Left field. Fairchild drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Diaz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Diaz into second, and he's got it double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Kicks and deals. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Diaz over at second, 1 down. Liner, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now Harold Castro in there, and it's 0-1. First and third, 1 down. Swing and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's 4-0. In there safely.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 down. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there for strike 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And the pitch. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 4 and the Reds nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. Gomber back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Foul ball there. The 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to Tolia. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Grounded out his first time up. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. McMahon whips it across. Gets the catcher by a step.
The first baseman, number 19.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Joey Votto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And gone. Joey Votto bops one out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. First offering misses the mark. Two down, nobody on. Now 1-1. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Set down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom 4. So in now for Colorado, Alan Trejo.
The shortstop, Alan Trejo.
And the right-hander back to work. Now one missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Off the mark there. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike. The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Blackman up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
3-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one's in there. 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. India with a relay throw. And he's out.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
And the batter now, Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Ball to strike. Profar gets a piece there. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 2. That's a little bit low.
The two versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Profar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. So one left for Colorado, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Myers. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Around first, heading for two. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now the DH, TJ Friedl. Grounded out his first time. And that's just foul.
Well, these Reds, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
That one fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Sends it to Tolia. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, third baseman,
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And there's the strike. One away with a runner at third. Up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. Now two away as they get a run across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Bounce to third. McMahon fires over to first, and that'll do it. But they push across one run, one hit, no errors, no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Reds 2. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Brandon Williamson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Buck Farmer loosening up for manager David Bell. Cunell, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And now the lefty. Line drive. And now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now here is Ryan McMahon. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Diaz at second with nobody out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Castro in the box again, takes a strike.
1-1.
And that one pulled foul. Runner leads away at second. In the dirt, Stevenson whips it to first. Got the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Tolia.
Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. There, and it's 0-1. Man at second. Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Out towards left center. Fairchild sizing this one up. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that's the 3rd out. The Rockies strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Kevin Newman. And he deals. There's the strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's too high.
The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's Nick Senzel. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Profar puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Could have let that pitch get a little deeper into the zone and tried to go the other way with it. Got it off the end a little bit, but found a hole up the middle.
Next for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He's already homered here in this one. Check on the runner. Stevenson back easily. There's a strike. Newman, the runner at third. Stevenson at first. One gone.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in, and it's off the wall. Coming home. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. First offering, and it just misses. Fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Line drive, caught. Will Myers now. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Will Myers sends it flying. Home run number 5 on the season, and now they're out in front. It's 6-4.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the Reds DH, TJ Friedl. In the air, center field. Doyle makes the catch, inning over. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 6 and the Rockies 4. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
The center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Williamson back to work. There's a strike. Williamson, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Alan Trejo. That misses. Ball 1. The pitch. And he takes a strike. No outs. Runner on second. This to third. Throw over to Votto. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Chuck Nasty. And that's in there for strike 1.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Line drive, base hit into the outfield. Myers fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. Blackman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Throw, and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Liner snagged at first.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
Elias Diaz now at the plate. In there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. They get 2 and draw even again. 7th inning coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here in Denver, here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Brent Suter.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
And the pitch. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Go ahead run on base. And here is Stuart Fairchild. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Ripped into left for a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And that one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. In the air, left field. Profar under it. Makes the grab, one away. Two on, one out. In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. McMahon tossed to second, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Buck Farmer. He last pitched 2 days ago. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The pitch. There's a strike. And a pitch. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Now it's the second baseman, Harold Castro. Pitch misses. 1-0. McMahon gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Ian Gibaut loosening up for manager David Bell. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up, and there's one down.
The first baseman, number 4, Michael.
And the batter now, Michael Tolia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Ripped into center, base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Brenton Doyle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second. Throw bounces, and he can't pick it. They get just 1.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Next for Colorado, Alan Trejo. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye right there. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 2 left for Colorado. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. We go to the 8th. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Tolia. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 7-6.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Myers. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, TJ Friedl. And there's the strike. The pitch. And fouled off. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Lucas Sims will take over here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And the pitch. Strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses, and that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Alexis Diaz loosening up for manager David Bell. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fairchild on the move to the right. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 29.
Here's the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That one's in there, 0-1. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant. In there for strike one. One-run game, one out, one on. Into center. Senzel under this one. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
The catcher, number 35.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Diving, and he can't make the play.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Next to hit, Ryan McMahon. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Kicks and fires. And he chases a high fastball there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Two on, two outs. To the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Joel Kuhnel takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Number 66, Joel Kuhnel.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Harold Castro. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Line drive, base hit, around third, the throw home. Not in time, he beat it, and they've got the lead. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And now, Michael Toglia in there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Reds 7. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Spencer Steer. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, number 41. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
At the belt and fires. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Now that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
No outs. Runner at first. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit. Bunts it in the air. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. There's one. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Kevin Newman.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Fouled off. He was late. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Pierce Johnson gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now, Nick Senzel. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final run score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Foundations, turn it to a garden, yeah. Might not make it to the top. People tell it.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out in the NL West, the Colorado Rockies got an astounding 20 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-7. The A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 9-1. The Dodgers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 1-0. Nick Martinez earned the 3rd W of his season as San Diego took down Kansas City 3-0. The Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-5. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. The Tampa Bay Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 2-1. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 10-8. The Boston Red Sox only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. The New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-3. The Angels combined for 4 total home runs as they blew out Baltimore 11-5. The Cleveland Guardians picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the White Sox on the south side 13-4. The Tigers' right fielder, number 30, drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Tigers downed the Pirates 5-2. The Cubs combined to allow only 4 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-0. The Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Los Angeles Dodgers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 11-10. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 7-2. The Rays completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 2-1. The Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. The Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-2. The Guardians hit 3 long balls as they beat the White Sox on the south side 3-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.